Alright, buckle up, fam. Buckle up because you're not gonna believe it. I actually destroyed Fiendsmith Snake Eyes or Snake Eyes, I don't remember, I think it's both of them, with Dark Magician. Alright? This event is the best event of all times. Konami, make this event permanent because I got actually some of the craziest replays that you're gonna see, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy them because it's not the regular shenanigans you see on ladder. There's no max C, no extra stupidity, just straight me dueling against everybody's crazy shenanigans because I'm playing Dark Magician. Now I am playing Dark Magician, but I'm also added the Primite engine into it for a little bit of help because come on, bro, what the heck am I gonna do with just Dark Magician? Now I added the Primite engine into it because of course our main boss monster is a normal monster. Now I know some of you are really tired of seeing the Primite shenanigans. Yeah, I'm gonna play this deck with it. If you don't want to see it, then that's up to you because you hate the Primite, whatever. I don't really care. I think it's enjoyable when you mix it with decks that nobody even sees anymore. When was the last time you saw Dark Magician being played? And I'm a huge fan of Dark Magician. We've seen Blue Eyes all over the place. This deck hasn't gotten the love that it deserves. I might actually want to make a competitive version of this deck for ladder. I kind of want to do that. But either way, this is the deck list if you want to see it. I don't think anybody wants to build this. This is just for me having fun, a wacky deck for the event. So I'm not even going to break it down. But if you want it, it's 2 Dark Magician, 3 Darling Lockbirds, 3 Magician Souls, 3 Rods, 3 Ash Blossoms, 1 Primite Dragon, 1 Magician Girl, 1 Timaeus the United Dragon, Nibiru, 2 copies of the Illusion of Chaos, Raigeki, Lightning Storm, Magician Salvation, 2 copies of the Circle, 3 copies of the Lordy Load, 1 copy of the Super Polarization, 1 copy of the Soul Servant, 2 copies of the Secret of Dark Magician, 3 copies of Forbidden Droplet, 2 copies of Primite Roar, and 2 copies of the Drill Beam. Now we're gonna play 1 copy of the Eternal Souls and 1 Angel Satchel Shore. Now before you even go and try and build this, it's not good. It's not good. It's just really fun to play. It's not good. I'm gonna say it now. It's not good. It's not a good deck. It's just a fun deck. So with that being said, again, this is the extra deck. Regular link shenanigans. You could put whatever you want in here. I got 2 super poly targets. The 4 Dark Magician monsters that I need, and then whatever link shenanigans that work, especially the rabbit, because you're gonna end up with 2 bodies on the field. That's pretty much it. I don't even want to spend a lot of time in here because I'm excited to show you the craziness. So if you guys enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe because I would greatly appreciate it. And let's get into the replays. Also, I'm gonna get back to ladder, making more deck profiles with the new Fiendsmith, the new Punk. I do want to try on chain because somebody asked me for the on-chain Fiendsmith. I also want to try that. I have a bunch of different decks that I'm gonna try for the regular ladder shenanigans. This is the last video I'm gonna make on the event until it comes back. So with that being said, like I said, let's get into them replays. Oh yeah, also big shout out to the 3 people that commented in the last video and let me know that you could save replays because I didn't know how to do that. Why? Because I'm an idiot. So what? So yeah, we're gonna start it off. Is again, he got the Sincere Eye, which is not really good. Once per turn during each standby phase, you can pay 100 life points, look at 1 card on the top of your opponent's deck, and return it to original position. Your opponent cannot look at that card. That doesn't really do anything. And I got Unexpected Die, which is dookie for me because I don't own a level 4 or lower normal monster. Therefore, it's kind of trash. But either way, they're going to normal summon the Lorry. I'm going to speed this up because it's a combo that you've seen 1,000 times. Activate the record, special summon La Crema. La Crema going to send the Engraver. Engraver return the Lorry to special summon itself. Use both of the Fiend monsters to go into Sequence. Sequence going to fusion summon to the other lotion, La Crema numero 2, number 2. To special summon La Crema from the graveyard again onto the field. Use the Sinful Spoil, special summon Ash, get Poplar. Poplar gonna activate, special summon itself. Ash is gonna activate, send itself from the Poplar to the graveyard to special summon Oak. Oak is gonna activate to bring the Ash back onto the field. Bodies on top of bodies after bodies between bodies. Activate the Oak. Send itself to the graveyard with the Poplar, another body onto the field with the Flameberg. Use the Sequence and the La Crema to go into the Promethean de la Princess. That's royalty right there. Activate the Promethean Princess, special summon the Oak, use the Oak and Promethean Princess to link up into the Umbra Whale, start wailing. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna start saying that now. Start wailing. Either way, use both of these monsters here to go into the IP Mascarenita with the motorcycle. Activate the Flameberg, special summon the Oak, special summon the Ash, activate the sequence, attach it to La Crema, link off the Oak, go into Linkuriboh, use Linkuriboh and the Ash to go into Promethean de la Princess. Now, I don't know if this is like the best board they could have made. It's in the event, so I don't know if like, what is it, Lori? I don't know if the one that negates on the field is banned or not. I don't know what's banned or not banned. I legitimately just build the decks that I build, and if they worked in the event, I just came in here and tried them. But either way, this is like 4 or 5 disruptions, right? Because this is a bounce back with a unicorn. If you pop Promethean Princess, then you know that's another disruption. Then the Umbla Wheel in the graveyard, if I destroy Promethean Princess, it's another disruption. So I think it's about 3 to 4, maybe 5 disruptions, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, we'll see as the duel progresses. As I activate the Super Polymerization, I'm going to get rid of the Unexpected Die because it's useless to me. And I'm going to get rid of both the fire monsters on the field to make a Moon Dragon, so that way we turn off the Promethean Princess. And here we're going to activate the Lordy Load, getting myself the Promethean Roar. Now listen, bro. I know what you're thinking. Why the heck are you why did you search that while you're activating it? Technically, the best thing that I could have done here was search for the Drill Beam, because I have this thing in the hand. I could have just negated and banished something on the field, but I forgot how this worked because it's my first time using it. But I paid 2,000 life points for no reason. Activate the Secret Magic, activate Forbidden Droplet, send both of these cards to the graveyard here, which now that I think about it, I think I should have just done this. Because if I do this, then I can quick effect activate this thing's effect and special summon Dark Magician onto the field. I think that would have worked. I don't know. But either way, we're going to send both of these cards to the graveyard to negate both of the monsters. As I'm going to use both of these monsters, Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, to go into the Dark Magician. Now mind you, this is the crazy part about this duel. Bro gave me the win, and you're going to see why. And it's probably because this is a person that only plays Snake Eyes and has never played old style Yu-Gi-Oh! They don't know what the heck Dark Magician cards do. Because I activate this thing's effect, the Lordy Load. He's gonna Ash that. I'm like, congratulations. That doesn't really mean much to me, but it is what it is. Here I'm going to activate this thing's effect because when a spell is activated, I get to draw a card. The crazy part is that this would have negated my own effect. I wouldn't have been able to do that if we wouldn't have Ash here. So thank you for that, mistake number 1. I activate Magician Soul, send the Dark Magician to the graveyard, activate this thing's effect, get rid of the Lordy Load to draw into the Nibiru. I'm going to slap the IV Mascarenita, get it out of here. That's going to trigger the Umbla Whale, and that's what I was telling you. That was another disruption on top of the Promethean Princess. And bro did not read. He did not read because he's gonna pop the Dark Magician. You don't pop the Dark Magician. I activate that thing's effect. That means I get to special summon Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl back onto the field. Why? Because this thing has text in it. And it says, if this card is destroyed, you can special summon both one Dark Magician and one Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Bro did not read. So now I get to continue to attack. Slap over La Crema. La Crema is going to activate to burn me for the 12, recycling the sequence. I'm going to slap him for the 23 and slap him for 0 damage just for shits and giggles. And then I'm going to link off into the Rabbit. Rabbit is going to activate and set myself the Ashore. The crazy thing is that none of this would have happened if bro would have just never ashed. That's the crazy part about all of this. So here they're going to draw a card, activate the original Sinful Spoils because we're still playing against Snake Eyes. They're going to get Legendary Fire King Ponyx. They're going to normal summon the Ponyx, activate the Ponyx effect. I'm not going to front. These cards, the Primite cards, they're hella annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. But here I activate the Roar. Roar means you normal summon. The normal summon is gone. It's not going to negate. So, you know, it's just going to get banished. Get it out of here. No vemos. As they're going to get themselves the Fire King Sanctuary. Fire King Sanctuary is going to activate. I'm going to activate the statue so I can special summon the statue. That's going to trigger my Rabbit to pop that thing. As here they go and set the Fire King Island, which is exactly what I assumed they would do. I should have been toggled on to activate this before he activated this effect though. But it is what it is. So here I go and try and pop the island. He's going to activate and pop a Kirin that they have in the hand. And Kirin being popped doesn't do anything. That means we can legitimately just attack for lethal damage because bro has no other plays from here on out. And if he doesn't special summons a monster, it's gonna get bodied by the trap. I can't believe we just did that to the best deck in the game in the entire event. That was hilarious, bro. Like I could not believe that this actually happened. I was so excited to show it to you guys. But either way, let's go into the next replay. All right, familia, here we are for replay numero dos, number 2 of the day. And yes, we're going second. Again, I've been beating people going second with Dark Magician. It's craziness. Now, we're playing against I think a 60 pile deck. This is Dark Magician Horus Buster Blader with something else that I don't remember, just so you know. So here they're going to activate the Preparations of Rites. They're going to get the Illusion Chaos here. They're going to activate the Illusion Chaos, getting the Magician Souls to the hand. Here they're going to send a card back. I don't know what it is as they activate the Magician Souls. Send the Dark Magician to the graveyard to special summon the Dark Magician. Now this was a weird play. I'm pretty sure he probably meant to do the other one, but whatever. As they're going to activate Am City, send it to the graveyard with a copy of the Prologue of the Destruction Swordman, which is a Buster Blader card. Here they're going to draw a card after that. Activate the Magician's Salvation, send the Eternal Souls in the back row. Activating the King Sarcophagus to special summon the Am City. Well, not activating it, but now they activate it. And they're going to send the Destruction Sword Memories to the graveyard, sending a Happy to special summon the Happy. They're going to send another card, which is the Illusion Chaos, sending a copy of the Quebec Theft, and they're going to end their turn. Now, this board doesn't look that crazy, but honestly speaking, for me playing Dark Magician, this board is wild. Because that means that I have to get rid of this whole entire board. All of these monsters have to leave the field except for Dark Magician. All 3 have to leave the field at the same time. Because if I pop anything on the field while any one of them are on the field, I gotta deal with the extra effects. This one is gonna bounce a card to the graveyard, right? If another card you control leaves whatever blah blah monster, so you can send 1 card on the field to the graveyard. This one, no, opponent, it means I cannot target Horus monster. And then this thing is just gonna recycle cards from the graveyard back to the hand. So how did I get rid of this board? You're gonna see how. And I don't think this was that big of a deal. Let's say activate the Lordy Lord, get the Drill Beam to the hand, activate the Magician Circle, activate Illusion Souls, because the circle didn't hit anything. Whatever. So here I'm gonna get the Timaeus, the United Dragon, to the hand. We're going to send the trap back. Oh, let me read what this trap is. No one cares. It's not good. That's all you need to know. It's not a good trap. As I'm going to activate the Timaeus Dragon, send the Dark Magician to the graveyard, special summon it, activate Soul Servant, getting myself the field spell to the top of the deck so I could draw it. As we draw into the Dark Magician's Salvation, and I literally did this on purpose. Because I get Salvation, I put it on the top, I get to draw a card, I know I'm going to draw into it, and now we get to activate that thing's effect and set the Eternal Souls in the back. From here I'm going to activate the Timaeus Dragon using both the Illusion Chaos and the Dark Magician as materials to go into my Master of Chaos because I'm feeling chaotic. Now the reason why I did this whole plan, this whole board build, is because my original plan was to go into this thing. Where's it at? It was to go into this, but then I realized if I go into this, it's not good. Then I was thinking, I should make the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. But then I'm like, Dragoon is not beefy enough to attack over anything. And then if I, use Dragoon's effect to pop a monster, I can't pop a monster because King Sarcophagus is helping them out, is protecting them. So I was like, the only way I could do this is by getting chaotic. Why? Because this thing has an effect. I can special summon Dark Magician back onto the field. That means I could banish a monster with the circle, but I decided not to do it. Why? Because then that's going to trigger these guys. I have to get rid of them, so now I activate the thing's effect, getting rid of a light and dark monster on the field to banish the whole board. Activate the Lordy Lord, special summon another Dark Magician onto the field. Activate the circle and banish the King Sarcophagus. Did you see what I just did? Activate Eternal Souls. I'm not allowing that. Because they definitely have a Dark Magician in the what? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. This wasn't going to even do anything. Unless bro has Dark Magician in the hand. I was still trying to get my licks in. So I'm negating and banishing that. Anyways, get it out of here. Bro, I dismantled this board. Slap him for the 25. go main phase 2, use both of my Dark Magicians, and go into IP Mascarenita one time for the one time. If you're wondering why I didn't go into the rabbit, it's because even if I went into the rabbit, I wouldn't be able to set the trap because I already activated Loady Load. So whatever monster I special summon wouldn't be activatable. So I went into IP Mascarenita because I have the whole banish a card on the field play right here. I'm really playing Dark Magician, bro. This is crazy. So here they're going to draw a card. They're going to activate the Shining Sarcophagus immediately. I'm going to activate my Eternal Souls. That means I get to special summon my Dark Magician for the graveyard. Activate the circle. This is nuts, bro. I'm really playing Dark Magician. Activate the circle, get the Shining Sarcophagus out of here, and we're gonna win the game. I'm sorry. That's just crazy. You know, that's why Dark Magician is so like barely playable. It's because you really need to set up 3 cards onto the field to get one banish. You have to set up a card into the graveyard, then have 2 specific cards onto the field, and be able to special summon that card onto the field to get one banish. When Mirror J just gets fusion summons and banishes. Which is, it's just crazy, the power difference between decks in this game, between the old decks and the new decks. But either way, I digress. This is extremely fun. Let's continue. All right, gang, here we are for replay numero 3. And again, yes, I'm going second. I'm going second. Now, mind you, most of the games that I went second, I got smoked. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just these replays are just really good in my opinion. They're really entertaining. As they're going to activate the Red Eyes Full Metal Dragon. And then they're going to hit me with a Gami Ziel. They're going to set a back row and end their turn, right? So we know what the back row is. It's the trap that they just searched. Here we're going to activate the Magician Stone. We're going to send Dark Magician to the graveyard, special summon it, activate the Loady Load. So I can get myself the Primate Dragon because I don't actually have a normal summon. I mean, I could activate this and go into Rod, but I'm going to use this engine as bait to see if they want to do anything as I activate the Primate, the Ether. We're going to set the Drill Beam. I'm going to activate the Magician Souls here. We're going to send the Assure and the Drill Beam. If you're wondering why I send both of these cards, first of all, I don't want to send this as my fusion summon spell. I don't want to send this because I'm going to need to special summon Dark Magician later. And this can be recycled as we're going to draw into a Dark Magician and an Ash. Horrible draws, by the way. Activate Drill Beam, set it in the back. Activate the Illusion Chaos. Getting myself the Timaeus United Dragon. Get rid of the Ash Blossom. Activate Timaeus. Get rid of the Drawling Lockbird. They're going to activate Magna Hut and get rid of Dark Magician, right? My Dark Magician is out of here. Special summon Timaeus Dragon. They're going to activate the Magna Hut. Chain the Max Metamorph to that thing. Getting rid of the Magna Hut. To special summon their big beefy monster negate. I actually really like this card. The Red Eyes Full Metal Dragon. Which is basically an Omni negate and a burn infuser. It does burn damage. So here I'm like, okay. I have different options, right? But this is the main one, and of course I knew that he would stop this right here, but this is exactly why I did this. All of this that I'm doing is bait because I have this in the hand. So we're gonna activate Timaeus. Of course he doesn't want me fusion summoning, so he's gonna negate that. And that's when we pop out with my secret, because I've been keeping it hidden in the back. Secret Dark Magician. We're gonna use the Chaos and the Dark Magician to go into the Master of Chaos because I'm feeling chaotic. Activate that thing's effect, special summon Dark Magician back onto the field. And now we're going to tribute a light and dark monster, get him out to banish the board. Oh, it's a rock. It's Rock Dwayne De La Johnson. Craziness. I didn't think he have it. Bro was toggled off the whole time. Perfect timing too. But the crazy thing is that yes, we get to leave the field, but watch this. Wipe the whole board, get it out. Get the rock out here, but the rock has to go because I decided I banish everything. Special summon use the Loady Low and special summon Dark Magician back onto the field, and that's my play. That's all I got. And they get to search out the Black Metal Dragon, which is a 1-card combo into death if you can't stop it. Look at how beefy this freaking token is, bro. 13,000 attack, 10,000 defense. Craziness. So here they're gonna draw another card. They're gonna normal summon the Black Metal Dragon, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I gotta get rid of that thing because as soon as that thing gets linked off, the amount of advances that my opponent is gonna get compared to me just having Drill Beam is insane. Now, of course, I realize they could have different cards and they could, have more extension. But at this point in time, I was willing to lose on this play if I was to lose, because we don't do that around here. We're going to banish that thing, Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon, special summon it. Bro doesn't have any more follow-up. He can't get over this token. He could slap over that Magician, I think, because the thing has more attack than it, but you can't get over this token. Now, I lie when I say we don't take L's around here, and I'm about to show you a really crazy duel. I put up a crazy fight. You're going to see this. Let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay number 4, number 5, I think. I don't freaking know. But I wanted to show you this one. I got smoked, by the way. I didn't get smoked. I actually put up a crazy fight. For what the heck I'm playing against? I'm playing against Fiend Snake Eyes. And this guy deck is, I think, better than the first guy's deck. But I actually kind of almost want. This is Max C. Well, it's not Max C. It's Fufu. It's technically Max C. If your opponent is special, it's Fualos. It is Fualos. It's not Max C. But if a monster is special summon from the extra deck, the opponent of the player that conducted the special summon can apply this effect. Draw 1 card. This thing is nuts. It's actually pretty insane. So we're gonna set that thing because I'm not planning on searching any field spell. Activate the Lordy Load. This thing always got Ash. This thing, legitimately, this whole event that I've activated this, it gets Ash, which is fine. It's fine. Here I'm gonna set the Eternal Souls, activate the Lordy Load, special summon Dark Magician. Then I'm gonna normal summon the Fufalos, and that's my board, bro. Yes, that's all I got for you. Now, my opponent is wild, so here they're gonna activate the Engraver, send it to the graveyard. They're gonna get the Fiend's track, activate the track, get the Lorry, send the Lorry to the yard, Lorry back onto the field, Lorry into Requiem out of the field, Requiem onto the field, and I'm gonna get to draw a card. Every time he goes into the extra deck, I get to draw a card off of this field spell, which is nuts. So they're gonna activate the Lorry. I get to draw into the Illusion's Chaos. They're gonna special summon La Crema. La Crema is gonna activate, send this trap, the Fiendsmith Kyrie. And then they're gonna activate the Requiem, attaching itself to La Crema, activate the Kyrie. Kyrie gonna fusion summon both of these monsters, which is nuts that you could do this. I didn't even know about this play. They're gonna get into the Fiendsmith La Crema. I get to draw another card. They're going to activate La Crema's effect, special summon the other La Crema from the graveyard. Bring it out here. Again, we're gonna join to Fufalos. Yeah, I forgot to say this. At some point in time, I was playing this, and I took it out of the deck. Because that's one of the reasons why I hate playing this thing, because going second is trash. Going first is cool. Well, what I mean is once you have a body on the field, this thing's trash. It's just what I'm trying to say. Either way, Divine Temple here. They're going to activate that thing. They're going to recycle, bring the Snake Eyes, the Avatar onto the field by putting the Ash in the back. Use both of these monsters here to go into the sequence. I get to draw another card. They're going to activate La Crema's effect, return the Lorry to burn me for the 12 if I'm not mistaken. Bop, there we go. Again, we join to Infinite Impermanence. I'm going to activate the sequence here. Did I take out Infinite Impermanence as well? I think I took out Infinite Impermanence as well. I don't remember. Well, you'll see if you go back to the deck list, because that's how I'm playing it now. But either way, they're going to activate the Fiendsmith Extremende. Rex Tremende. Yeah, I get to draw a card. That's what matters. And here they're going to activate that thing's effect. If this card is fusion summon, you could discard 1 card, send 1 light fiend monster from the deck or extra to the graveyard. Okay. So they do. So this thing is not banned in the. Okay. I thought this was banned in the event, or like wasn't a part of the event, because I haven't seen anybody go into it. But never mind. So yeah, they're going to send the Desiree. I get to draw into the circle. Desiree is going to activate, send La Crema back into the deck. They're going to get rid of my Dark Magician, and then they're going to use the sequence and the Rex Rende, whatever the thing's called, to go into the Augmente. I get to draw another card here. They're going to activate the Rex Tremende. I don't freaking know, bro. And they're gonna recycle the Kyrie, which is wild. As I get to join to the Timaeus, they're gonna activate this thing's effect. Special summon La Crema. Why would you? Oh no. They special summon the Rex Tremende back onto the field. Activate sequence and attaches to the Rex Tremende. Activate the Engraver. Engraver gonna send the Lorry back into the extra deck to special summon itself. Is that lethal? Oh yeah, that is lethal. That's 10,000 damage against my little 100. Show me card. So yeah, that's lethal damage, but never mind. I have droplet, so I'm gonna send all three of these cards to the graveyard, and that one can't be negated. I did not know that. I don't know what the heck. This card is equipped definitely piercing. It doesn't say anything about it being protected or not being able to get negated, right? Oh, unaffected by card effects, enemy cards while equipped with. Okay. Reading is fundamental. Yes, so I basically just negated both of these. I mainly didn't even care about negating it. I was hoping that I would still just manage to have his attacks, but clearly I didn't read this part of the card. So he's gonna summon me for 14. He's gonna go for lethal damage. I have the Eternal Soul. Special summon the Dark Magician back onto the field. That thing does piercing damage. That's the crazy part. As he special summon the Ash, I still get slapped for 3,900. I got 600 life points left to my name. They're gonna use both of these monsters here to go into a copy of IP Mascarenita. I get to draw a card. So we draw into Probably Load. They're gonna send 2 back rows and end their turn. You see how many summons bro made? And I still only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Because I don't think I drew into any hand traps. That's kind of wild. But either way, I'm going to activate the Lordy Lord here. Of course, they have an Ash. Why not? I don't even know if they just added that back to the hand. But they have an Ash. Because why not? I activate the Circle here. I'm going to get the Secrets of Dark Magician. Activate the Illusion Chaos. Get myself the Magician Souls. Going to send the Nib back into that. Did I just draw into that Nib? This game hates me. All of that. And I couldn't have that Nib during that turn. That's wild. Either way. Nah, that's really wild. Magician Souls. We're going to send Dark Magician to the graveyard. Special summon. We're going to send 2 spells to the graveyard. Now, I have to get rid of this thing. Because my opponent can also draw cards if I special summon from the extra deck. So we don't want that. So I'm going to get rid of that thing. And I'm going to get rid of one of the copies of the Lordy Load to draw 2 cards. Of course, now they have Infinite Impermanence, which is also going to gain my Eternal Soul. Sad Times in the Kingdom. Sad Times in the Kingdom. Here I'm going to activate the Tameya's Ultimate Dragon, get rid of the souls, so I can special summon it, go battle, get rid of the IP, swap it for the 2000. And here we're going to activate the Lordy Load, special summon the Dark Magician back onto the field. Going to activate the Circle to banish this thing from the back. The crazy thing is that even though I got rid of that thing, it's still attached with the sequence, and the sequence is definitely your opponent cannot target the equipped monster with card effects, which is wild. Even though this is non-targeting removal, which is nuts as well, it doesn't matter much. Here we're going to the secrets. I'm going to use both of these monsters as fusion materials to go into Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Oh my god, you're playing Dragoon? Oh my god, with it. Yes, bro, it's a part of my. Don't even do that. Because somebody in the comments is going to be like, oh, how you playing Dragoon, complaining about people in the event, whatever, blah, blah. This is legitimately my boss monster of my deck. Don't even try that. So here, yeah, with Fusion Summon, we're going to set the Infinite Impermanence in front of this. And that's my turn. But I got rid of a good amount of shenanigans from their board, which is crazy to me. So either way, we're not safe. They're just going to go battle phase, try and put this thing in the back. Infinite Impermanence on it. We're not going to do that. Now we get double the negate because we negate this and negate whatever that is in the middle. Get it out. Bro's going to attack. Lose 200 life points. I'm going to activate Eternal Soul. Special summon the Dark Magician. Now, no, it's unaffected. Yeah. I was going to say, I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure I get to banish the sequence here, right? Because I can't banish that thing. Yeah. Oh, look at the big brain play that I made. So I activated the Circle to banish the sequence because I can't do anything to that thing. And then I negated my own Circle with my Dragoon so that way I could get the attack boost and this thing can slap into me and destroy itself. Look at that. Look at me fighting for my life like a freaking genius. Pop that 4,000. Oh, never mind. He switched his attack. So we lose the Dark Magician. They're going to activate the original Sinful Spoil. I got excited. Special summon the Ash. Activate Ash. Get yourself the Poplar to the hand. They're going to activate Poplar. Special summon it. Activate Poplar's effect. Get the original Sinful Spoils back to the hand or just the second copy. Going to Linkuriwa. Yeah, that's the second copy. Never mind. Activate the Poplar. They're going to set the Diablo back in the back row. Special summon it. Set the Poplar in the back. Activate the Ash. Get rid of both of these. Going to Flameberg. And I think Flameberg pushes my monsters. Oh no, he put the Dark Magician in the back. Oh yeah. And then he spits on my face disrespectfully by just going into Underworld Goddess. Activate that. Oh, it's main phase 2. Alright, that makes sense. I was gonna say, what was the point of all of that? But now they get the Rex Tremende. They're gonna get the Agumande back into the extra deck. Special summon 2 bodies to go end phase. This is a duel, bro. I'm putting up a fight against the best deck in the game with Dark Magician. I mean, I did draw cards, but it's still crazy. So here we draw into Droplet, which is wild because I need this in the graveyard. So I'm going to activate the Droplet, get rid of the Dark Magician, and I go for her. Now, the sad part is that this Link Summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. This doesn't target, which means I don't get to negate her effect. And that was all I had, was me trying to negate her because I activated the Eternal Souls. We get negated. I activate the Lordy Load. He's gonna special summon with the Link Karibo, getting rid of the Poplar, get it out. We special summon, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was gonna special summon Dark Magician, but at that point in time, doesn't really do anything, right? I mean, well, not even, because I special summon Dark Magician with Eternal Souls if he doesn't negate it in attack position. Her attack would be halved. So yeah, I could have slapped over her. I don't know how much. As a matter of fact, could I have one? No, because Link Karibo would have diminished my attack anyways. So yeah, no, I was smoked regardless with that board, with what I had. But it was crazy to me that I managed to put up 6, I think it was 5 or 6 turns against this deck like this. Let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for probably the last replay of the day. I think I have another one. We'll see. I have another one where I lost, but it was a really good duel as well. I might just show you that one too. But here we're going to activate the Roar. I know how it works now, so I'm going to special summon my 2000. It's just as long as you don't, basically, as long as you don't have a monster on the field, you could pay the light points to special summon. If you have back row, you're fine. If you have anything on the field, just pay 2,000 light points for no reason. So we're going to special summon Dark Magician, normal summon the Rod, activate the Rod's effect. I'm going to get myself the Soul Servant, activate the Soul Servant, putting the Magician Souls on top, activate Soul Servant, banish itself, so I could get myself the Magician Souls, send the Magician Girl to the graveyard to activate the Souls, and we're going to send 2 spells to the graveyard, which is going to be Forbidden Droplet and Drastic Drop-Off, which is what the game gave me, and it does nothing for my deck. So here we join to Super Poly and Lordy Load, which is crazy because I get to activate Lordy Load, getting myself a copy of the Drill Beam, setting a back row, activate Lordy Load, special summon another Dark Magician onto the field, use all 3 of these monsters to go into the Black Luster Soldier of Chaos. I've been feeling chaotic with a lot of my monsters lately, that's all I'm saying. So this is my board, right? Now, we have Drill Beam activatable, Super Polymerization, and basically a special summon negate, and technically a tower, not really, but we're gonna say it is, just cause, yeah. Not a lot of disruptions, but this is the deck I chose to play, right? So here they're gonna activate Abysharine, the Atlantean. I don't know how the name of these cards, I didn't draw a single card, I didn't get a single card from opening packs from this archetype. So here they're going to activate the Posidra. They're going to send a card to the grave. They're going to try and pop my Polymerization. So of course I'm going to activate my Drill Beam on that. Because I know for a fact they're going to end up with 2 water monsters on the field. And that's when I'm going to use that Poly. So I'm going to protect that right now by negating and banishing this thing's effect. Get it out. So here they're going to special summon the Nepatis. As I'm going to activate the Magician's Rod so I could get it back to the hand by getting rid of Dark Magician. Because at this point in time, the Drill Beam is used. I don't really care about having Dark Magician onto the field. It's not doing anything extra. And here I can get my follow by having this in the hand. And I can send the Drill Beam to the graveyard. And we'll be fine. So here they got the DC Diva into the hand. Activating the Neptavis. Getting itself another Poseidon to the hand. They're going to activate Atlantean Dragoons, getting an Atlantean Heavy Infantry. They're going to normal summon that thing, and I'm going to activate my Roar here, banishing it, get it out. Now they're going to activate a copy of the Poseidra, special summon another copy of the Poseidra. How many Poseidras? Yeah! Alright, get the Poseidon out of here. That's 2 water monsters onto the field. I'm gonna special summon my angel statue because even though I don't have this deck, I've seen how it plays. Shout out to my boy Konami because he plays this deck like a freaking beast. I know that when they have 2 bodies, they like to link off into the Marinces. And once you go into the Marinces as a link monster that's considered a special summon, I can activate my angel statue, banish it, pop in the gate, get it out. Here they're gonna activate the Abyss String Triana, special summoning a monster, and they didn't do anything. We never even got to use the Super Poly, but if we did, that was the last disruption I had. I was gonna wait until they went into the Xyz monster, and until then, I wasn't gonna do anything, and then activate this Super Poly and get the thing out of here, because that's the only card that I would worry about. I don't know how far they could get without synchro summoning in the event, because I know on ladder I would have got cooked 100%. So let's continue. Alright, gang. So here we are for the last replay of the day. Now they're playing Gene Raiders, not Gene Raiders, Ray Raptors. Now I used to know how to play Ray Raptors. I covered them on the channel before, but I haven't played them in so long. I don't know what the heck. But I'm gonna speed it up, and then I'm just gonna tell you what the end board is. As a matter of fact, you're gonna see everything this end board does, because I almost played through all of it. And it was crazy how I almost did that, right? So, yeah, I'm going to speed this up, and then we'll wait to the end board, because it's half an hour combo. Alright, so this is the board after burning me for 1,000 life points as well. So this is an unaffected big tower of death. And then the rest, I don't have to tell you about it. You're going to see it. So my hand, this is the card that the game gave me. This is why this event is so fun. Because sometimes they give you cards that actually matter in a duel, and sometimes they give you cards that don't. But this is the card that I got. It's not a part of my deck. This is, you know, this is what I got because the game gave it to me. So I'm going to shuffle. Legitimately, I think I left 2 cards in the hand. So get rid of the Rod. Get rid of the Magician Girl. Get rid of Illusion Chaos. Get rid of Dark Magician. Get rid of the other Rod. Never mind. And leave a Chaos. And then we drew into 2 souls. Forbidden Droplet. 2 souls. Lordy Load. And I think another Magician's Rod. So I normal summon the Rod. Activate its effect. They're going to go into the Phantom Knight. Rank up Magic Force. I'm like, okay, I don't really know what that means. But then I remember what it means. They're going to go into Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon, which if I'm not mistaken is 2 negates, 3 negates and pops. So you're going to get the Magician's Salvation to the hand. They're going to activate the Phantom Knight, which is going to pop my card. So I decided if you're going to pop it, I might as well activate Forbidden Droplet, send the Rod and Magician Soul since I have another copy, to negate 2 bodies onto the field. Of course, he does have the Ray Raptor Glorious Bright, which is going to negate my Forbidden Droplet. Now, if I would have had a trap, he wouldn't be able to do this. But unfortunately, I didn't have a trap to send to the graveyard. So we get negated. Sad times in the kingdom. Negate. We're going to activate the Lordy Load, getting myself the Drill Beam to the hand. We're going to activate the Magician's Salvation, send the Eternal Souls in the back, activate the Illusion Chaos, and there it is. Now, I did not read this. I really remember it being a negate, but I thought it was once per turn. This thing is not once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Then you can special summon one Xyz monster from your graveyard. It's not once per turn. Because my plan was to activate this, have him negate it and pop it. I'm like, you don't have anything else. I can special summon Magician Souls, send this and this to the graveyard, and then let's see if I can try and keep playing through this board. But no, yeah, negate the Illusion Chaos, get it out. Get it out. Special summon the Ray Raptor Brave Star. We're going to activate Magician Soul to special summon it. Sending Dark Magician to the graveyard. Doesn't really matter. Again, this is when I realized, oh, bro has 3 negates on the field right now. Pop the Magician Souls. I activate the Lordy Load. Bro goes into Rice, rank up, Magic, Ray Raptor's Force. And he's going to basically freaking Pokemon evolve. Well, never mind. Just, I thought you had to use, oh no, he attaches the materials. Yup, attach 1 and attach 1 from the graveyard. Oh yeah, attach all 3 of them things. So now Lordy Low, I'm gonna special summon Dark Magician, which it's not really gonna do anything. It's just turning on my drill beam. And now they activate the Ray Raptor roots and chain that into a copy to the copy of the Ray Raptor Rising Rebellion. Now, mind you, this is unaffected. I'm just drill beaming for the heck of it, but I know I lost. It's unaffected. So drill beam would have been crazy here, but again, that thing is unaffected. My whole board gets wiped. I burn for 2,500, and bro's gonna basically search another card. And I don't got time to be here anymore. I know when I gotta go. I know when I lost, bro. I mean, I knew I lost the minute I started playing, but that board was insane. I don't know what the heck. And he still has another negate in this thing in the middle right here. That thing, this one in the middle has another negate right here. Well, not in the middle, but this position. So, but it was crazy to me how I managed to actually get through so much with this deck. That's why I'm like, it's honestly insane. So let's continue. All right, familia, well, that is the video. Those are the replays. Again, this is the last video you're going to see on the event. I'm going to get back to a boring regular ladder now. Maxi. Yeah, we're going to keep working on more deck profiles, all of that. But again, for anybody that wants to try this deck in the event, make your own little version of it. I think it's cool. It's not great. It's not going to, but I had fun. I made it to floor 6. I didn't even know there were 6 floors. I think it's 8 floors in this thing, but I made it to 6 of them with this and the other card, the other deck that I played at the beginning, which was Scarecrow. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe because I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.